Pew 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 pew. Gotcha.
Greetings, Earthlings. It's Shane with Oddballcards, Frogs and Throats, Spumoni, Olive Loaf, Pimento Loaf, Fried Bologna. Alright, today we are going to be opening some Bowman Draft. We'll see how many we get through. I would love to do one long video, but I guess that's not what people do these days. That's alright. So, as usual, Hedgehog sat across from me with a disapproving look. Oh, there's a good camera knock. Kurt Snyder will be very happy. He started in a very random place. Today I'm drinking some homemade cold brew. My sister was nice enough to give me some sort of cold brew press and very nice coffee. But back to Hedgehog's disapproving looks. He said, "You've been listening to Jack White at Glastonbury." I said, "Yeah, I have. It's interesting." He said, "You have previously said Jack is too weird and that the raconteurs were much better. Much better, I believe you said. Much better." I said, "You've said that like 3 times now." He said, "You're wearing Costco jeans." All right. I had a hard time finding a list of who we're really looking for. I knew Elijah Green, Kumar Rocker. I actually tried to watch a couple videos, and I know I do a lot of talking in these videos, so not to cast stones, but I don't say in the video top 7 prospects from Bowman or whatever. All right, so I know we're looking for Kumar Rocker, Elijah Green, Cade Horton, Brooks Lee, Jace Jung, Jet Williams. All right, there's Ellie Delacruz, previous star. Here's oh, dang it, that they're backwards. Guess that's all the chrome that's backwards. Well, if you're new to this channel, we do things a little bit differently. If you could start by hitting the back button and doing something else with your time, I think everyone will win. All right, here's our chrome first pile. Gabriel Rincones, a prospect of Yiddy Capet, an heir apparent insert of Reggie Crawford. My guy, the boombox bully, the sheriff, told me that the Giants are not really good. Hey, there's Jet. There's a name we're looking for. I knew I'd remember that one because he and Jake Berger, Brock Deathrage, here's Colton Cowser. Got some paper first here. Chase DeLauder. I saw him on a list, but I'm not going to get too excited about that. Dylan Lesko, Oscar Colas. I got to keep my piles going here. Sonny DiChiara. First of Hunter Barco, Henry Davis, and a first of William Kempner. All right. So Hedgehog said, "You're wearing Costco jeans, a RoboCop shirt, not even from the original good kitschy one, the second bad one, and you're wearing a Red Sox hat." He said, "Do people know that you've gone from being an Orioles fan," oh, interesting, an Orioles fan to an A's fan to a Red Sox fan to somewhat of a Cubs fan, and now you purport to be a Dodgers fan." I said purport. Here's Reggie Crawford. We just got an insert of him. Ricardo Cabrera prospect. Alex Freeland, first paper. Alex McFarland, first paper. I don't think he was on my list. I feel like I'd remember McFarland, like Seth MacFarlane. Shout out to Jay Lee, Criterium Racer, collector of all things cool. Jacob Marcy. Daniel Vasquez, chrome prospect. A first of Robert Moore. A Denzer Guzman prospect. Pedro Pineda prospect. Speaking of the A's, here's another Ricardo Cabrera. That's in chrome. Roderick Arias prospect card. Nick Biddison first. Shaylin Polanco. Oh, here's our first Ray Wave. The reason, and I got this for $116 shipped off eBay. I think the prices. It's a Yankee first, so that's pretty cool. You can go with the chromes. These guys are just backwards because. All right. So 116 shipped. It was more than that initially. I hoped it dipped down. I like buying retail, but I will dip my toe in. I love these variations, especially if you get a good name in it. I got a Khalil Mack in the last iteration of this. I said, hedgehog, really fandom is a fickle thing. Do you want me to watch a subpar product? I was an Orioles fan for 20 years, and then I stayed on for 4 or 5 years too long when they were awful and not even trying. Hayden Dunhurst first. Carson Palmquist first. What the heck? We'll just keep going. Eating our dessert first. So William Kempner first chrome. Sal Stewart. Shout out to the couple. Oh, that's a Cubs? Nope. It is a Reds. Okay. A couple Reds fans I know. My buddy Terry. Well, there's Tamar Johnson. Not the format we're looking for his. We would like his first. Here's a cool insert of the blackjack. I believe it's his pictures. It's cool looking. A chrome prospect of Hendry Menendez. Back to the paper. Peyton Pallett. Drew Thorpe first. Yanquiel Fernandez prospect. Jose Ramos prospect. Jay Allen prospect. Max Muncy prospect. Victor Acosta prospect. Landon Sims paper first. And Anthony Gutierrez. All right. Said the Dodgers spend more money. Almost makes me ashamed. It's almost like we're the Yankees of the West. I'm really happy they picked up Jason Hayward and JD Martinez. I think they can be contributors. The Dodgers don't really care. If you don't have much left in the tank, you won't get much playing time. There's a nice sky blue of Averson Arteaga. That's pretty cool. You go with the chromes because we're going to sleeve and top load those. Thomas Harrington first. Jason Chorio, chrome prospect. Vera, chrome prospect. Here's a Brady House. Just looks like a color variation. It's not numbered. It's beautiful. Reggie Crawford, first chrome. Oh, we got another Ray Wave coming. I think it's a pitcher. But Yerlin Confidan, Sal Stewart again. Pedro Pineda. Jordan Sprinkle. And it's a first. Cool. Haven't heard him in my copious research. Verlin Confidan. Pedro Pineda. Ryan Ritter, first paper. Kenya Huggins, first paper. Connor Prelip, first paper. Roberto Campos. Willie Vasquez. Brian Acuna, and a Justin Boyd first. Lots of Reds in here. Haven't heard of them, though. That's usually not a good sign. I said, Hedgehog said, what would Diamond Princess's 200 million followers do if they knew your team history? I said they'd probably keep enjoying the positive culture she created. All right. David came by. Taco Bell bag stuck to his shoe. A fedora. I think he's trying to be cool. Bryce Hubbard. Adam Mazur paper first. Cutter Coffee first paper. Simon Wan prospect, and Kevin Parada first paper. All right. So he said, Oddball, what do you think of gargoyles? I said, dude, are there gargoyles in the future? He said, I mean the 1920s era stone gargoyles like in New York City. I said, oh, here's a Josh Kasevich first. Nate Furman first. Nate Savino. Here's another Tamar Johnson in a very thick. Oh, it looks less thick. Is this the Invicta? I assumed it was, but I don't know. Yeah, it's Invicta. Jonathan Classe. Robert Moore, first paper. Yiddy Capet prospect. Jordan Sprinkle again. I always get excited that these are here. I'm going to hide it from myself. I don't care if you see it. Eric Brown Jr. Wilman Diaz. There we go. There's a Jace Jung first. I'm going to put him there because I definitely want to sleeve him. Samuel Zavala prospect. And our Ray Wave is a Roberto Campos. Awesome. David said, I don't care if you're not a big fan, Oddball. I'm collecting gargoyle mold and putting it in your chalupas. I said, well, David, frankly, I didn't really notice. He said, it's no fun trying to push your buttons when you don't react. I said, well, I've been a bit under the weather. I sound a little bit like a frog. The Johan Duran rookie. Trevor Larnach, another outfielder I busted. For the Twins, Nick Lodolo rookie. Pozo rookie. This feels kind of thick. Okay, no reason. Adam Frazier, Celestino, Drew Smiley, and Logan Allen. I don't think we have any high numbers in here because we had an insert. I forgot to look at Trevor. No, I didn't figure he was. He said, well, I have one match to try to annoy you. Who do you think plays poker Thursday nights with your wife? How we secretly get lots of information from you. So, well, I figured that Haas does because he's a good friend, and I don't know if he's good at poker, but he seems like he'd be good at poker. He's smart, funny. He's a 4 or 5 sports star. Depends on how you count TTMs. He could probably wrestle in the WWE right now if he wanted to. All right, Miles Mikolas, one of my good fantasy pitchers that I didn't break. Maybe I only bent him. Starling Marte. Zach Greinke, probably a Hall of Famer, which is scary to think about. Taylor Walls. I don't think we have anything nutty here. He said, well, who else do you think plays Oddball? I said, I don't know. The Sheriff, Clint, with Swing Away Sports Cards, sure has gotten quite a bit of headlines these days. He's come out mean, like he's armed with information about me. He's always seems to be a couple steps ahead of me. David said, Oddball, I want you to take a minute. Do you ever feel like we're all actors? Hey, there's a Jeremy Pena. Awesome. Brian Lavistida. JJ. CJ Abrams. This pack is rocking. Josh Donaldson. Kopech. Jemai Jones. Ryan Mountcastle, Gold Cup, trying to talk too fast, and Matt Brash. Goodness, Oddball. I said yes all the time. I feel like, oh, there's a Josh is a high number SP. That's cool. I do feel like I'm in the Truman Show. I feel like you're the distracting buddy, always talking about yoo-hoo and getting me to dance, telling me to move my butt, shake my butt, wash my butt, move my butt. Yes, I think I'm in the Truman Show. As always, very few hedgehogs were harmed in the filming of this video. Bing bong. The Matrix. Bovine. Hullabaloo. Blah, 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 blah.